Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and today we have my 13-month ownership review of my BMW M2. The BMW M2 is powered by the S55 3-liter turbocharged straight 6. It produces 365 horsepower, 343 foot-pounds of torque. That torque figure rises to 369 foot-pounds with overboost. According to Road and Track, a 0 to 60 time with the 6-speed manual is 4.4 seconds and 4.2 seconds with the dual clutch transmission. Alright guys, we're in the M2, so 13-month, that makes no sense, right? Who would have a 13-month video of the M2? You know who? Glenn from Glenn's Car Collection, that's who. Why? Because we can, that's why. So actually, I wasn't going to make a 13-month video because that made no sense, but the car was due for an annual service, so I thought that would be a good video. Now, I know we have a lot of new followers. We probably doubled in size in the last 60 days, so just to give everybody up to speed, I put a deposit on this car in 2015. I was able to get the first allocation for an M2 at one of my local dealers. I live in a very populated area in northern New Jersey, so there's really probably 4 or 5 BMW dealers within a half hour of my house. So one of those dealers I was able to get the first allocation because I put a deposit down in 2015. So I took delivery of this car in May 6th of 2016. So the first service was actually in June of 2016. So there's like a 1,200 mile service. That was actually the first service. And then what we have now is the second service. So it's basically a year from last June. Last June I had about the 1,200 miles. So it's a service for 13 months, annual service 12 months from last time. So what did they do for that free service? Now, mine's a 2016 M2 since it was an early model, so I have the 4-year, 50,000 mile free service. I believe for 2017, at least here in the United States, I believe the free service is now 3 years, 36 months. So maybe somebody can make a comment below and verify that. So what did they do? They replaced both of my windshield wiper blades. Thank you, BMW. So all the service is free. Then it's basically a fancy oil change here. They just do a multi-point inspection and do an oil and filter change. Just very fancy. It's funny because this is my 6th BMW. I've had BMWs a long time. And when I had my used 98 3 Series Sport Package and stick, every service, because they weren't free back then, was about every 10,000 miles. And every service, if you went to the BMW dealer, was like 500 bucks. So now that these cars have free service, they really need nothing but an oil change. Yeah, so it's just oil and filter, top off the windshield wiper fluids, and that's it. Now, when I was at the dealer to pick up my car after this free glorified oil change, there is actually a recall out. So that'll be our next video once I have that done. There's a recall with the in the suspension with the V-strut screw connection. It says they have to rework it. So unfortunately, those parts were not available when I brought my car for service. Literally, I pick up the car like 2 days later, and all of a sudden, the parts come in. So I'll have to bring this back. Maybe that'll be the 14th month video. I don't know, with the recall done. Okay, guys, so since our last update, I'm just under 8,000 miles. Hopefully, with this review, I'll get to 8,000. 7,957, and this is my 13th month of ownership. Now, why are their miles so low? Well, I can tell you why. I have 7 other cars, and my weekends are now spent shooting YouTube videos. So that's typically when I would drive my cars, and now I'm driving subscribers' cars, which is awesome, but obviously I'm driving my cars less. What I'd like to do is leave a comment below of how many miles you have on your M2. I'd like to see from our subscribers anyway, how many, who's the highest mileage car. So leave, even if you only have 200 miles on your car, please leave a comment below of how many miles on your M2 and how long you've had it. All right, well, enough talking. Let's actually drive the car. So I have just under 8,000 miles. I'm trying to, now that it's summer here, I'm trying to drive the car as much as I can. I average 20.4 miles to the gallon. The tank is small, I think about 13.7 gallons, so you will get gas often if you drive the car a lot. Now, one of my favorite cars that I've ever owned, BMW-wise, was an E46 M3. I had a Laguna Seca Blue sunroof delete 6-speed manual coupe. Unfortunately, that was going to be my forever car. Unfortunately, that car got stolen. So this, to me, is almost like a modern E46 M3. Very easy to shift gears, nice and light clutch, very easy to heel toe with this car. You have the clutch brake assist, so if you're on a hill, whoops, this guy just ran the gate. You have the clutch brake assist, so if you're a new driver or you have some steep hills by you, the car won't roll back on you. It'll hold the brake for about 2 seconds. The first car I ever owned that had that was my 08 E90 M3, and great feature to have. When I put the deposit down on this car, I didn't even know what it was going to cost. So I think one of the car magazines, I'm not sure if it was Car and Driver, somebody predicted this car to have a base price of like $52,000, and with options would probably sell it for around $62,000 fully loaded. So that's what I was prepared to pay. So I was really thrilled that I got this car with the one option, the executive package, for $54,000. So when I ordered my car, the only option that was available, well, basically stick shift is standard. I think DCT was, somebody can correct me, it was either $2,400 or $2,700. So I had to pay for the color. The stick shift was free, and the executive package, which was $1,250. So all in all, the car came out to about $54,000 and change before tax. Alright guys, that's the end of our 13-month ownership review of the BMW M2. Make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a video. Make sure to, we do new videos at least 3 times a week. I just reviewed a 2006 Ford GT, Ferrari 488 Spider, so we do a lot of car reviews, obviously not just BMWs. I do monthly reviews on the BMW M2, do a lot of long-term reviews on all my other cars. And we're going to have buying and selling videos, a lot of stuff on our website as well. More stuff on the website that I can fit in a YouTube video. So check our website and check it often, glenscarcollection.com. Again, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends. If each of you can get 4 of your friends to subscribe, I'll have the 10,000 subscribers for Rob Ferretti's challenge. And leave a positive comment below. Take care. We'll see you next time.